Good morning. It's a beautiful day on Green Lake, and for 100 years, people have been playing in Spicer from here and there and all over the place. Dave Baker, you're going to take us on a great cruise this morning?
We are, Bev. We are looking forward to getting on Green Lake this morning. It's a beautiful day, hardly any wind. We're going to jump aboard the Danny Boy. It's our 8th season, and we're just so glad to have you here. We'll grab our coffee, grab our water. We'll have the bar open for Rudy, and we're going to have a good cruise right now.
All right, let's go. Dave and I are on the upper deck now of the Danny Boy, and we want to talk about some of these fabulous cruises that are on Green Lake.
You know, with our 8th season that we've mentioned, we've got several public cruises that people can enjoy. Our Wednesday evening fajita margarita cruises have been really popular over the years. Also on Saturday morning, we have our Bloody Mary cruises that leave at 11 a.m. And our Sunday brunch cruises involves a nice egg bake with fresh fruit, warm caramel rolls, juice coffee, and a real nice morning cruise. Again, those are also at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings here for the remainder of the season. So those are our 3 real popular public cruises that people can buy tickets at. And again, all the tickets can be purchased online at greenlakecruises.com.
And then you also have private ones too. People can book you for kind of doing their own thing, right?
Correct. Really, 75% of our business here on the Danny Boy is private cruises, which are maybe families, reunions, corporate parties. Last night we actually had a big DeWalt party up here. They had tools set up. They were doing a sales meeting. Really worked out well. Beautiful evening last night on Green Lake. So a lot of the cruises here actually are private cruises that are, they rent the whole boat. The boat holds 55 people, up to 55 people, and it's a very comfortable setting. Again, we've got the 2 decks. We've got the main cabin down below, which is fully air conditioned and heated if it's chilly, and the upper deck is open so you can get a great view of the beautiful homes here on Green Lake.
We did a private one time, and I think the nice thing was everything was just taken care of, and we had food, we had music up here. It was just, and Green Lake is, I might be a little biased. It's one of the most beautiful lakes in the entire state.
It really is. I mean, you've got 5,500 acres of beautiful blue waters, sand beaches. It's just an amazing view of the jewel of our Kaneohe County, and we are so proud to be here. We've also got a great staff that loves waiting on people. Our captain, Jeff Ackerson, downstairs right now is our main captain. He drives a lot of the boats, and he takes his job very seriously, as we all do, of course. And again, we've got great staff that host people. They run cocktails and drinks and food to make sure everything runs well. Most of the food that comes out here to the Green Lake on the Danny Boy comes from the Oak City Eagle Creek, is our restaurant in Wilmer. We also do some business with Zorba. So if you want some great pizza, that's where we usually get our pizza from. And again, this has just been a real joy to run this for the last 8 years because of the camaraderie people get, the entertainment, and it's just something different out here in Candiota County.
So, Dave, when it comes to the cruises, how early in the season do you start? How late do they go?
Typically, we get the cruises going around Memorial Day. We've tended to find that things much earlier, it's too chilly on the water yet, so it's kind of a chill that we really don't want to fight. We usually run until about the third, fourth week of September, and a lot of that depends on the length, the depth of the water. As you'll know, Green Lake will go up and down a couple, 2-3 feet throughout the season, depending on the rain and the water that we get. Our biggest trick is getting the boat out of the water in the fall. We have to hire a big tractor and we pull it out with our trailer, but again, the landings here on Green Lake are not real deep. They don't drop fast, so we have to go out quite a ways, and we have to make sure that we have enough water to get the boat out. This is a 35,000-pound vessel, and it's not easy. We have to make sure that all the water's been drained off and as much weight is taken off, and this boat really doesn't like going down the road too much, so we need to be very sensitive to that, and so usually about the end of September is when we kind of wrap things up.
It's sure steadfast on the water.
It sure is. I mean, again, this is a beautiful vessel. It is very stable. It's 60 feet long by 14 feet wide. When you feel the waves out there, you really don't feel a lot of them on this vessel. So it's been just a great boat.
Thanks, Dave. And more from the Danny Boy on this beautiful day on Green Lake in just a bit. Well, and this is certainly a nice part of my job, too. I get to stand by a guy in a uniform. It's not too bad. Captain Jeff, how are you today?
Oh, I'm great.
Thank you for giving this wonderful cruise around Green Lake. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I've been doing this for 4 years now for Dave. And there's a lot of, you get these cruises, a lot of interesting people. Really, yes. Some of them are really colorful. That's what makes the job exciting, because you never know what next cruise is going to be. And then with people that I have to work with, you know, they're just excellent. We all work together on the cruise, and it always goes really smooth. So it's kind of like the best job you could ever have.
So how long have you been a man of the water?
Oh, I've been my whole life man of the water. I like that. Yeah. But no, my whole life, and then I decided to get into this, and this is what I'd like to do when I retire, because I can drive a boat. I don't have to lift anything.
Very good. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about the mechanics of the boat?
Well, yeah, it's an 18-ton vessel, and it has twin motors, 150, and it cruises about 5.2 knots, which is roughly 6 miles an hour. It's not really built for speed, but it is for comfort, you know. So that's what the dinner cruise is. Everything is, you know, really smooth, like it is today.
Yeah, it's wonderful. As Dave was saying earlier, even if there is a wave, you can't hardly feel it on a boat like this.
No, it's really smooth with the weight and everything. It keeps it in the water really nice.
Well, thank you for the great cruise again today. It was wonderful to meet you, and I hope that many people take advantage of this wonderful gem in Spicer.
Well, yeah, I hope they come and see us. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Thanks, Captain Jeff. We're wrapping things up here on Green Lake on the Danny Boy with Dave Baker. Dave, what's the future of the cruises on Green Lake?
You know, because the community has really accepted our business model for the last 8 years, you know, our future plans would love to include maybe upgrading our houseboat to a larger vessel. We've been on Minnetonka a few times on the Mississippi River, and we've always dreamt of maybe doing something with a little bit larger ability to hold larger events, possibly larger weddings right on the boat, with more of a galley and a more of a professional setting. So again, the community has been greatly supportive of us, and we just think that the future holds more and bigger. And I think that's what people want. And this has been a wonderful boat, and we would like to possibly bring in the new Danny Boy 2 someday, and hope that that's part of our future.
Well, it's a great community. Spicer's such a fun place to be. Green Lake's beautiful, and you all do such a wonderful job with this.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.